He said, there was an incident that happened in the hospital that I want to tell everybody about. And a gentleman came in, he was about 85 years old, and he came in, and the foyer of this hospital was very large. He said he watched him come in through the door, stand in the middle of the foyer, and as he was standing there, he recognized this fear and this anxiety that was all over him. During that time, he thought to himself, maybe I should just go ask him if he's okay. So he said, I took my mop and I mopped my way over there, and I said, is everything okay? Are you all right? He said, well, my wife just arrived at the hospital, and I don't know where she is. Well, if you just go over to the reception desk and get in line, they'll tell you exactly where she is. So the gentleman wanders over and waits impatiently in the line to find out where his wife is. He then notices he gets to the front of the line, and he's still mopping the floors in the central room. He notices that he comes back out and he goes back to the middle of the room and he freezes again. And he wanders over to him again and he says, is everything okay? Did you find your wife? She is, and she's on the 7th floor, and I don't know where the elevators are. He said, well, if you just go down the hall and you go left, the elevators are on the right-hand side. Then he thought to himself, maybe I should just walk him there. So he walks him down to the elevator, and well, I'm already here, maybe I'll just press the 7th floor. Well, you know what? Maybe I should go up to the 7th floor with him, because it's really confusing when you get to the nurse's station up there. So he goes up to the top and points him in the direction of the nurse's station. And something inside him says, wait. So he stands at the elevator with his mop, and the gentleman meets up with the nurse, heads down to the end of the hallway, gets halfway down, and starts back again. And he's thinking to himself, not again. So he waits, comes up to him, what happened? How come you're not going to see your wife? I just remembered I was in such a state when I got here that I parked my car in the front of the hospital in a tow zone, and they're going to tow my car. And the man in the blue maintenance uniform in that moment realizes that to be kind and compassionate is not the role of the primary caregiver. It is the role of every single person that works in that organization. And he says to the man, give me your keys. I will go park your car. You go take care of your wife. And he said to the group of about 150 people, he said, I would never have known to do that if I hadn't watched each of you and the actions and the movements that you take. And so one of the lessons I learned from that was that kindness and compassion is not taught, it's caught. You catch it by watching other people do that. And the more people in your organization that exhibit those traits, the more people are going to catch it from each other. It's a positive virus, you could almost say.